In our short, sweet lives, we're all searching for the light, the same light that makes trees thrive. Our roots grow down, branches reach for the sky. I know inside that you and I share the same heart, the same soul, the same love. And I know my heart beats one, your heart beats one, this heart beats one, our hearts beat as one. My heart beats one, your heart beats one, this heart beats one, our hearts beat as one. Feel the heartbeat, beat the heartbeat, share the heartbeat of the world. Feel the heartbeat, beat the heartbeat, share the heartbeat of the world. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In our short, sweet lives, we're all searching for the light, the same light that makes trees thrive. Our roots grow down, branches reach for the sky. I know inside you and I share the same heart, the same soul, the same love. And I know my heart beats one, your heart beats one, this heart beats one, our hearts beat as one. My heart beats one, your heart beats one, this heart beats one, our hearts beat as one. Feel the heartbeat, beat the heartbeat, share the heartbeat of the world. Feel the heartbeat, beat the heartbeat, share the heartbeat of the world. Yes. This heart beats one, our hearts beat Your heart beats one. This heart beats one. Our hearts beat as one. 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 My heart beats one. Your heart beats one. This heart beats one. Our hearts beat as one. Welcome to One Heart TV. This is Johanna Beekman, Johanna One Heart. I am here today bringing in universal consciousness and consciousness expanding interviews and music to heal the world. Today we have a beautiful, beautiful mantra practitioner and yoga teacher joining us, Miriam Perrin. She is in Montreal, Quebec, and she has a beautiful, beautiful voice, and the way that she delivers her mantra stylings is unlike anyone I have heard before. She learned through mantra through a mutual friend, Girish's book, who I've also toured with and had on that last track, Heartbeats One, my first mantra album. So he sang a little bit on that track, and we're going to chat a little bit about what inspired Miriam to get excited about mantra music, what mantra music is even, how we're accessing different parts of our nervous system through the sacred sound of singing, medicine, and music is always medicine. So what practices are we using as human beings on this planet, whether it's music medicine, movement medicine, or other medicine, to create a safe container to move through life? So that's what we're focusing on today. Hey, Miriam, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here.
So happy to be here with you today and with everyone. So glad to be here. Yeah, so nice to hear your voice and be with you.
Yeah, well, it's always a pleasure to be with you, whether virtually or in person. We've gotten to run into each other at Bhakti Fest a couple of times,
You
and
did.
I just really appreciate your album that you brought out recently, actually, that Garish produced, Invincible. I really am impressed by the quality of your vocalization and the delivery of this mantra music
Mm,
medicine. It's
thanks.
pleasing to my Western ear, which is one of my favorite things about mantra music. I grew up singing and learning from Krishna Das, who's got a great mantra practice. And we call him kind of Grandpa Kirtan, because he has this really beautiful, gravelly voice, and his heart's in this. And I heard a Western singer once singing, Pragnia Vieira actually, singing, so, she sings with Jai Uttal quite a bit. Beautiful, inspired Western music that was mantra.
Mm,
And there's a few other artists that do that. And I just wanted to speak to the universality of your voice is really inspirational. And that's something that really speaks to me is authenticity. And I wanted to ask you a little bit about your singing practice and your mantra practice and how that came about, how that medicine woke up for you.
I think mantras found me first because I was always singing and I did piano and that was my way to connect with emotion and all the things I was going through life. But I didn't know mantras, but I knew them, but I didn't know I knew them.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was completely in another track. Like I was in advertising world for 10 years and I was stressed all the time, like anxiety, panic attacks, all of that.
Mm,
And so I went to India after a yoga teacher training and I found Girish books there in a little library, little bookstore. And when I found the book, I was like, oh my God, what's that? Music and mantras. It's like the yoga of mindful singing. It's exactly what I like. It's yoga and music together.
Mm.
So I just brought the book home. I read it in one day. I had goosebumps everywhere. And
Mm.
I was like, I need to talk to this guy. I don't know why. And then I started harmonium lesson with him. And after a month, yeah, that's the
I
book.
have it right here, and I remember when
Yeah.
I was writing it and we were on tour some years
Mm, yeah. And after, like, I was having lesson with him with harmonium lessons, and after 1 month, he invited me to tour with him in the U.S. And
ago.
when I came back, I was like, wow, that job exists. Like, it's something I was called for, and it's really what I want to do, and I didn't know it exists.
How
So I
beautiful.
just quit everything in one day when I came back.
I know that feeling. I did something similar. I'd always
Yeah.
done music, but the mantra music definitely became a dharma for me, where dharma in yoga, as you probably know, it's like it's this thing that's a calling that calls you and actually does you. You know, it's
Hmm.
the thing that you are destined to do that nothing can get in the way of at any cost. The universe just rolls out the red carpet and says, "This is what you're going to do."
Exactly.
And
It's like
sometimes that
finding
gets
your
in your way.
voice. Yeah, finding your voice, but in the way you are called to, and in the way you always like to do something so special that you were attracted to. Like, it could be
Mhm.
singing, painting, whatever. It could be anything, but like finding your voice, and you know that it's exactly what you have to do. It's your
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I love that, and it reminds me of something that my friend Dave Stringer, who's been touring in this, actually Garish kind of came up playing
Mm,
tabla with him in
yeah.
support in his band.
Mhm.
He's been singing kirtan for many years, and I remember one of the things that he said, one of the first shows we did together. Um, he looked over at me and he introduced me, and he said, "I just want to take a moment and say that when mantra hits someone's heart." And you see them giving away their relationships, their homes, their cars, and just showing up totally in service to spirit. Like this woman next to me. I mean, I have this RV that I've been traveling with my dog and giving
Mm,
myself to this spiritual
mm,
practice. And he said that's dharma. That's the practice.
mm.
Yeah, that we let go of things, but we're filled so much that we don't even notice that we're letting go.
It's like you have no choice. You're just push this direction, and you're like, oh my God,
Yeah,
that's filling me up with so much thing. Even though you lose everything behind, you just
right.
but you yeah,
But you're
yeah.
filled by the spirit of the thing. So,
Wow.
and I think that's interesting, actually, this conversation for a normal person or someone who's never experienced that's what is a normal person, but someone who hasn't experienced mantra before. I would like to ask, do you believe that there's something there? There's water there for them? You know, like we're talking like it's this, oh, give away everything and go do the thing. But like,
No, I think you don't have to. It's just you listen, and you feel it. It's a
yeah.
feeling. It's a feeling that you're home, and you just
Mhm.
listen to it, and you don't know why, but your heart is just, oh my God, I have this peaceful feeling, and it's
Mm,
expansion feeling, and I don't know why, but it's like I'm home. Like, and that's what I
beautiful.
like so much about mantra. It's just I'm a yoga teacher, but like normally in 1 hour you get through your shavasana, and at the end you have this peaceful feeling. But with a mantra or a song, in 5 minutes you're there. Even 4
Mhm.
minutes, or you know,
Yeah.
it's special. It's really special.
Speaking of, would you like to share 3, 4, or 5 minutes of your favorite practice mantra that might be helpful for people to do at home even?
Yeah, please sing
Yeah,
with me.
the great and I'm just gonna, as a caveat, say that the great thing to all of those people here, our listeners and viewers on Spirituality Gone Wild who haven't been attuned to mantra, you don't need to
Mhm.
know anything to have these beautiful mantras affect you in a positive way. They work with our nervous systems to create peace through the meridians that we're hitting with our tongue on the roof, the palate of our mouth, through moving through the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system simultaneously, which is a very hard thing to accomplish. So that's a scientific way of saying it feels good.
In the path.
So take a breath and be ready to receive and perhaps sing along if you're inspired, because your voice is medicine too.
Battery 90%.
It's coming up. Om Trayambakam Yachama Hey Sugandim Pushtivaldana Urva Rukamiva Bandana Mrityo Mukshiyamamrita Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Shivaya Namah Om Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Shivaya Namah Om Namah Shivaya. Put it all from me, no pain, no shame. Give me the strength I need. think your mic is off.
I was just gonna say the beautiful thing about mantra is that it's the quality of the silence that's left behind that's so profound. So I was just breathing into that spaciousness that Miriam created for all of us there. And for more information about Miriam and her music, you can visit this website that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen and tune in with her about all of her offerings. Miriam, I wanted to ask, you're in Montreal, Quebec, correct?
I am.
And you're in lockdown right now, is that
We
correct?
are. Yes, it's. I think it's red everywhere. So it's funny how we've been in lockdown now for, they said, for a month, and now they expanding it for 2 months, maybe more. Yeah.
Wow.
So everything is closed. You can order food, but you can go there, and you can't really see friends, so you're inside. But I
You
decided
have a lot of
to,
time for
yeah.
mantra.
Hmm? You what?
I said you have a lot of time for mantra then.
I do, because everything is canceled. So I'm practicing a lot, and it's funny because I'm going back a little bit to advertising, but more in a conscious way, and
Mhm.
helping friends that are in the same area of bringing light into your life. Yeah, so it's cool. It's just coming back to a different perspective that I had before.
Mm.
Yeah, and taking a time to just relax and go outside and see
Yeah,
nature.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a really important time
Oh
to
my
be
god.
connecting with nature. Actually, my assistant of 12 years just moved to France,
Oh my god.
and is in
See-
lockdown right before the lockdown. And so she's out there,
Oh,
and they're only allowed to have 1 hour of exercise outdoors a day. So I'm just praying for everyone who's
yeah,
feeling a lack of freedom, a lack of fresh air, a lack of socialization, and say that we're all one and that we're all connected, and all we need to do is tune in with each other, however
yeah.
that is.
And doing that kind of thing and coming together and
Mm,
still singing and still be part of something bigger than, because it's easy to get into the fear,
mhm.
because when we see all around we're just like so going outside, breathing, yoga practice, mantras, it's what keeping me alive.
Amen. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's powerful. And
Mm.
are there any other practices that you'd like to share with our audience that that might be helpful during these times to illuminate the dark places? That was a picture of you playing live. I'm sure that you missed that a lot. But
I
what
do miss that, as you do, I'm sure.
other? But I really do. It's been my life for the last
Yeah.
10 years. So it's a different world. But I'm feeling that there are a lot of silver linings to this time.
Hmm.
I'm
Mm.
doing a lot of production work from home, and I'm producing helping produce a sister's album down in Los
Mm.
Angeles. And we're all asked to step up and step into new places, or like you're saying, illuminate those places that had gotten old and sticky with the light that you've now come to, and bringing it back to your advertising work and being able to
Yes.
help the
Yeah.
world through
Help
that.
the world with that. It's really amazing. And other practices that I do, it's walking outside a lot and writing, a lot of writing, but like intuitive writing in the morning. That's the first thing I do, to
Mm,
have some messages, or just taking some time to just slow down, being there for me, and just
mhm,
know what is there. And meditation practice is always like a key. So a lot of music, a lot of new stuff is coming too. So maybe I'm gonna be produced, I don't know. We never know it. That's, I think you didn't do that, and now you're like, I'm on it, and I produce my stuff. That's
mhm.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it's a really powerful time to see what the growth curve has in store for us, us
Mm,
growth mindseted
mm,
people who are not, afraid of a task of learning something new. When we're in that space of
yes,
receptivity, we're able to accomplish much more than ever we thought we could before. And so
it
thank you.
is, and it's, yeah. It's
Yeah,
funny because see, you asked me, and I'm so grateful for the mantra sangha. And at the beginning, I asked one friend to help me, and I don't know why it didn't work. So I was like,
mhm,
okay, I'm gonna do it myself.
mhm.
And finally, I was just like learning, and it came out like I was able to do it. I'm like, good job. Like
Yeah.
we can do stuff that we didn't know.
Yeah, that's actually for those of you who don't know what she's speaking of, Miriam's talking about our Mantra Sangha Health and Healing music video. You can look it up on YouTube. It's Mantra Sangha Health and Healing official music video. It's also a production with 24 Bhakti artists that I dreamed up in my isolation as the pandemic hit my Los Angeles album release tour for Mantra Soul. And so I took that moment as a silver lining and I found a mantra that is actually new to a lot of us bhakti artists through Sri Shakti Amma, a teacher in India who is the embodiment of Narayani Ma. So that is a goddess in Hinduism. And this mantra is said to remove all disease and
Mm.
rebalance the earth during times of increased negativity. And I know what I've been through in the last 6 months feels a lot like that. And a lot like there's some huge diseases, whether it's of the mind, of the body, of the heart, that the whole world has been suffering from. And so I started to hear all of my friends all over the world singing along this beautiful mantra to heal the world that was suffering. And I messaged Miriam, who I've met a few times. I was like, it would be great to have some
Mm.
back energy and her voice. You just heard her sing. And I thought maybe she'd be in the chorus at first. We had this whole list of all of
True.
these artists, and there's only so much space in a song. If you've ever produced or heard a song,
Yeah.
there's a lot of elements that go in, but you really need to be mindful. And she sent this incredible track that she did record from home. The reason I asked her is she said she had the same recording mic as I do.
It's true.
And that
I
it was
didn't know it was for that, you know? It's always funny how life is.
yeah. So she Instagrams me, I have the same recording mic, and I say, I like your voice. Would you like to use it? And so we have Hans Christian and Ben Leinbach helped me to become a producer for this project. I've been
Mm.
watching people produce for years, my own music. And it was such a spirit send to be able to give people something to grab onto during this time
Mm.
and give back to girls and kids in Nepal's education and survival during COVID-19. So Krishna Das, Girish, the gentleman that wrote this book that
Yes.
is talking about, was
Yeah.
on it.
Hmm.
Uh, my teacher, Gina Salah, in the Seattle area was on there, Kamini Natharajan. I cannot even express my gratitude enough. But we will put that Mantra Sangha link in the chat for everyone to check out. I
Yes.
don't believe at this moment with Facebook we have the ability to share music videos. If that is bothersome to you, there will be new ways. Just keep following. We're all figuring it out. The algorithms are getting weird, and we must respect and find new ways to get the light out there. And that's what we're doing. We're with Spirituality Gone Wild and connecting with lots of different partners who are finding different ways to get these platforms out there and illuminate the darkness that we are collectively being seen with,
Mm.
or being faced with, rather. But that being said, it's kind of a cool time in the world because at least we've noticed that a little bit of change is coming. Mama Earth is maybe a little bit happier. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. We've had some fires out here. But it's the fires are dying is what I want to say. It's like we have this fire, this transformational fire. Om Namah Shivaya, Miriam was just singing. Shiva is this transformational energy in Hinduism, and he's the space maker. And through that,
Transformational force that helped me stay calm and help us stay calm, and also like the ending, but it's the beginning of your new thing. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
when something you push and you push and you push and it's never going through. And at one point you're like, okay, I let go and
Mm-hmm.
I'm jumping, I'm jumping off, and whatever is coming, I'm going to take it and begin something. And I think this energy for me, it's about give me some courage, give me some courage to go through life in general,
Yeah.
and being like aligned and relaxed. And
Yeah.
someone told me once, when you are in your axe, I don't know if we say that in English, when you are in your axe aligned, that's when you can relax.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're just going like this and you don't know where to go, you're just, oh my god, so you're losing so much energy. And when
Yeah.
you're just going with the flow and let life be life, you're
Mm-hmm.
so much relaxed. And I have to keep my I keep repeating that to me all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think what I've gotten out of this conversation with Miriam is keep calm and chant on.
That's it. Do you want to share once? I would like to sing with you.
Yeah, let's sing another song of mine, and
Mm,
maybe we'll have a little time to sing together.
mm,
And that's what I want to say right now. I really appreciate you being here. Check out Mantra Sangha Health and Healing on the music video, and we're gonna share another song. Do you have any requests, my love?
mm. I love your Ajay Ale song.
Ooh, it's been a while since I sang that live.
Oh, so you can
Why
choose
don't
whether.
we can do it? I am open. So this is a beautiful mantra. This is from the Gurmukhi in Gurmukhi, which is the language of the Sikh tradition.
Mm,
And this is a mantra for that actually I was gifted during my recording process of an album called uh, Soothing Songs for the Soul. Oh, Beyond Love, Soothing Songs for the Soul. So this song is called Beyond Love. It's actually the title track. And during the election in 2000, whatever the last election was, a gentleman sent this to me because it's empowerment, a personal empowerment chant saying, beyond birth, beyond color, beyond shape, beyond doubt, beyond love is only love. And there's all of these juxtapositions within this mantra that are so beautiful and so transformational during times like these.
it is.
So, and my producer, Ben Leinbach, helped me with the tracks on this.
Mm.
I remember when Girish mentioned you were learning a
Yes,
JLA. I
I
believe he said
did.
that you fell in
Yeah,
love with this.
it was the first song I was attracted to. It was like it's just the empowerment, and it was the name, Invincible, Invincible. It's
Hmm.
that. It's you have
Yeah,
this power inside that it can go through anything, and
yeah,
that's really powerful.
it sure is.
Mm,
So
thank
that's where we
you.
are. May we all be strong. May we all be in love. May we all be in
Mm,
light. May we
mm,
all be protected by the radiant light that we are.
beautiful.
Hmm. Oh, that's not working. Just one moment, Miriam. I am having a technical difficulty here. All right, we got this. Beyond birth, beyond color, beyond shade, beyond doubt, beyond love is only love, love, love. Ache ale, ape ape, apu aju, anasaka sakan shapanch, alakapaka akadaya. Alakapaka anamakam aga adanate pramate ajoni amoni narage narange narupe nareke akarman paraman ganje aleke beyond birth, beyond color, beyond shame, beyond doubt, beyond love, beyond love, beyond love is only love. All of love, love, love. Ape, ape, apu, aju, anasaka, saka, japanch, alakapaka, lakadaya. Alakapaka anamakam aga adanate pramate ajoni amoni narage narange narupe nareke nagaraman nagaraman naganje aleke beyond birth, beyond color, beyond shame, beyond doubt, beyond love, love, beyond love, beyond love is only love, only love, love, love. Anamaka, ada, nate, brahmate, ajoni, amoni, narage, narange, narupe, nareke, akarman, parman, aganje, aleke, anamaka. Aga ada nate brahmate ajoni amoni narage narange narupe nareke akarman paraman aganje alege beyond birth, beyond color, beyond shame, beyond doubt, beyond love, love, beyond love, beyond love is only love, Feeling the love within you radiating. Knowing that any time that you have a difficulty, any time that you have a conflict, that any charge, that any dis-ease is only coming from love, because we must come from and return to that source which is our essence, our true nature.
Wow. That was beautiful. Thanks.
Thank you. I wonder if you might bless us with one more song before we, since we can't do any music videos on this show, it would be just such a blessing to hear you sing once more. And then maybe we could sing a little bit of Mantra Sangha together.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So let's do a Gayatri mantra.
Mm.
This is the light. This is the sun mantra.
Mm.
It's my
Battery 100%.
keep coming. Just gonna put that on. Thanks.
Deep inside, let your fears wait outside. Let them slowly fall behind. Listen carefully, no one sees what you see. Coming back to what is real, coming back, searching for love. Oh, hacia ti, mai Dio io no braccio da io. You can close your eyes and follow me deep inside. Let your fears wait outside. Let them slowly fall behind.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So feeling that light, that radiance that we all are. Thank you for being a part of One Heart TV today, where our hearts beat as one. I'd like to share just a little bit more about what I'm up to lately. I have some new projects that I'm working on, and I'd like to actually,
Yay.
I have a female that I'm interviewing today. I want to share one project that I've been working on. We will be having a One Heart Festival coming up around Valentine's Day, I believe, with all the Mantra Sangha people and some other people online. But this is actually a festival that I'm on this weekend, November 14th, Chanting for Kali. I am going to be, it's all over worldwide, and you can check that out on my Facebook. And it's One Mantra Festival. So that'll be this weekend on the 14th. And I'm going to be chanting the Mantra Sangha Health and Healing chant. Also, a couple of other Kali chants on my album Heartbeats 1, Kali Durga, and some other goddess invoking energy chants. Kali is the warrior goddess in Hinduism. She's a destroyer. Similar to Shiva that we were just speaking of, through the destruction, there is room for new life. And the new thing is often way better than we ever thought it could be. I often describe Kali as the moment that you lose your job, your house, your partner, and you're just on a bus to Mexico, and you have, like, you know, no way to support yourself, but you're just on a whim, like that dharma that we were just talking about, kind of. And then all of a sudden, you know, and it could be despair, but it's perspective, right? You've just lost everything. What happens when there's space? The space is filled. And often the space is filled with something more incredible than we ever could have imagined if we were in charge. And so I think that
It's like your eyes, you know, when it's dark, in the dark, like you have more opening in your eyes, so the light can go through here. When it's really dark, there's more light.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And the universe doesn't like emptiness, so there's always going to be something new.
Absolutely. And so this transformative Kali energy is a way of creating that, like, when you're seeing in the dark, you have a different perspective. Your pupils are able to see for you. And so Kali, this Mantra Sangha Health and Healing chant is actually a chant to Kali. Om Krim Maha Kali Sarva Rogam Nasi Nasi. And Nasi is to remove or to vanquish. And Sarva Rogam is all disease. So this is a chant to create that space for healing and for health. And also the raga that it's built, I did not realize this when I wrote it, but in Indian classical music, there are scales, there are ragas that you use, and any song falls into a raga. One of our women who sang on this is a beautiful raga teacher, Kamini Natarajan, and we interviewed her a few weeks back. You can check that out in our archives on One Heart TV. But she found, when I sent her the track, that it was not only a beautiful raga, but a raga that was written for health and for healing.
My God. Yeah, you were connected. You knew it before knowing it.
Right. And so that's what I'm talking about with getting out of our own way to be in tune with spirit, because spirit, when we're tuned in with each other, Miriam and I are speaking about what microphones and recording without knowing that we really even know each other, because because we're tuned in, and I listen to that moment and I follow that moment to here we are having done a single together, a music video,
Yeah.
and now on a TV show together.
Mhm. It's amazing.
I didn't really like think consciously about any of these activities actually happening. They just kind of happened because I was in my practice. And so that's the sharing today, is us finding light in the darkness and finding positive ways to use our energy that create more love and more light in the world.
Yeah. And having a moment like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day that you have a sadhana that you can practice, that you have your own space just for 5 minutes, that will help you going that intuitive spot that you already have, but we're so busy all the time that we disconnect all the time. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sing together.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I was wondering if I could pull up. Yeah. So we've got our friend Sri Shakti Amma in here with us singing. Why not? Check this out on Spotify. You can go to johannasings.com and download it. And all of the money is going to Matrada Nepal Foundation. That's matradanepal.org. You can go and donate to these children yourself or support through this song. Om Krim Mahakali Sarva Rogam Nasi Nasi. 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 It's our friend Ragini, Tina Salah, Hans Christian. You can tune in for meditation music with a lot of these artists. Tune in from home and tune into yourself. Om Krim Mahakali Sarva Rogam Nasi Nasi. Om Krim Mahakali Sarva Rogam Nasi Nasi. Om Krim Om Krim Mahakali Sarva Rogam Nasi Nasi. Om Krim Mahakali Sarva Rogam Nasi Nasi. Om Krim Mahakali Sarva Rogam Nasi Nasi. Nasi Nasi. Nasi Nasi. Nasi Nasi. Nasi Nasi. Nasi It's our friend Kamini Natarajan on the vocals. singing raga for health and for healing. So breathing into that healing space in your own heart, breathing out anything that's not serving that healing space that's always available in your own heart. We're going to sing once more Om Krim Mahakali for the world. Om Krim Mahakali Sarvaroga Nasi Nasi. Om Krim Mahakali Sarvaroga Om Krim Mahakali Sarvarogam Nasi 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 Sarvarogam Nasi Nasi Hey Nasi Nasi Hey Nasi Nasi Sarvarogam Nasi Nasi Hey Nasi Nasi Hey Nasi Nasi Well Sarvarogam Nasi Nasi Hey Nasi Nasi Hey Nasi Nasi Sarvarogam Nasi Nasi Hey Nasi Nasi Hey Nasi 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 Beautiful. Letting the mother take anything that's not serving your highest good, giving it down to the earth beneath you. Nasi, 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 Nasi. Om Krim Mahakali Sarvarogam Nasi Nasi. Om Krim Mahakali Sarvarogam Nasi Nasi. Om Krim Mahakali Sarvarogam Nasi Nasi. Beautiful, everybody. Thank you for joining at One Heart TV today. Check out the whole music video and song at johannasings.com. This has been Johanna One Heart with Miriam Terrain. Thank you, Miriam, for your time, your energy, and your love today and on that track. I hope to see you in February for One Heart Festival. And coming up next week, we have Joss Jaffe, my tour partner that somehow didn't make it on this track, but was stranded also in Los Angeles when the pandemic hit. We were on a double bill tour. So I'm going to tune in with him about what he's been up to. He's a producer in his own right and Billboard #1 for that, actually. And then after that is going to be my producer friend, Ben Leinbach, who has produced 2 out of 4 of my mantra albums and mixed and consulted so much. So join us next week and the week after. I'll be tuning in remotely from California where I'm doing my own production. And thank you, Miriam. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our viewers that could be helpful?
You can follow me on Facebook. That's the best way to see what's coming. And I'm going to be recording some new songs near soon. I don't know when exactly, but something else is coming. So follow me on Facebook. It's the best way, or Instagram. And thank you for having me today. That was really nice to sing with you. Yeah.
Thank you, Miriam. So many blessings. We'll see you the next time around. Next Tuesday, noon Pacific Standard Time, One Heart TV. Join us then. One more time, let's pull that up so people can know what's happening. There we go. All right. Thanks, beloveds. See you
Thank
then.
you. See
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.